Hello and welcome to GPTV on Tuesday the 28th of May. My name is Philip Kingston.
And I'm Gary Peer.
Gary, it's getting colder.
It is.
But not our results. I think they're
results,
getting hotter.
There's certainly nothing cold about 86%, is that
Or
right?
84%, Gary. I
sorry.
know that you're an exaggerator, which is
No,
fine.
I just wasn't right. I wasn't exaggerating.
84% versus the industry average was what, Gary?
61% is
So
according to reports, Phil, yes.
If you have a look at that, we're at 33.33%, give or take, better than the industry average.
We are.
Shout out to our team. There is no question, we say it week after week, but how proud are we, Gary, of our team that week in, week out, probably 95% of the time we smash the industry average, we get the jobs done, and you don't do that without a great team. So shout out to the team. Hello, team.
Well done, team.
Assuming any of them ever watched GPTV.
No, I don't think they ever do watch it, Phil. They've got better things to do. But as I often say, we are starting to get the hang of this real estate thing.
We are.
We're finally starting to get the hang of it. We're not there yet. We're still on the journey. You know, the mountain's still there, Phil, to climb, but we're starting to get the hang of it, which is good.
What's that?
What?
Oh, I just saw a bird fly out of your eyebrow.
Hey, that eyebrow envy of yours, if you grew your eyebrows, would they ever be this bushy ever? They couldn't.
Do you
be.
know what?
I think it's a kind of
all I
perverse
know is,
envy.
oh, there goes a possum. There's a possum coming out of your eyebrows now.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with
that.
that.
That is code, Gary.
Nature lover.
Go and take some pride in your appearance, please, and get yourself a haircut and those eyebrows, not trimmed, chainsawed.
You think so?
I reckon I'm going to see McLeod trees outside your house. You know how they have the big truck,
tree. I'll be there for a while.
You put the tree branches in there. Yep. I reckon that's what we're going to need to do with your eyebrows.
I reckon it's good to be bushy and a little bit bushy in winter. You know what I mean? It's cold. It's a little bit cool.
Gary, it's revolting.
The wedding was the weekend. We talked about a wedding. Well, we talked about a wedding before we had the show, so I'm still lost with that last thought. It takes a while sometimes for the thoughts to catch up with me. But the weekend, Phil, was beautiful, wasn't it? The weather on the weekend was lovely, and it's lovely and sunny now too.
You've got to love autumn weather. Yes. I actually think that autumn weather, if you can take the cold, is absolutely magic, because you get these colder days, but the bright, clear sunshine is quite magic, quite invigorating.
I want to ask you a bit of a question that's been on my mind. I've been thinking about it, and I'm going to go, and I'm going. Okay, because you have a go at me for my gunner or I'm going.
Do you know?
So
my wife picked me up on this.
I'm going.
My wife picked me up on this the other day. Yeah. She says it's not right that I correct your English.
But you know what? I like my English. I like
said,
my eyebrows. I like my English.
She said it's not right. So this is a shout out to her who religiously watches the show. Thank you for that.
She's our audience. Do it for you.
But she says it's not right. She says because you had parents that were first-generation immigrants into this country, right?
Exactly right.
So she is therefore saying it's reasonable that your English... No, hang on a sec. Yeah. She says it's reasonable that your English is not as good as my English. But hang on a second, Irene. His parents were Austrian.
Yeah, well, they didn't speak English. You know, like you talk about my German, I never say anything wrong when I speak in German. But you had the privilege of all those generations of convict Kingstons or whatever they were that came here and learnt how to say it because they got a belt around the legs from the officer. They got whipped or they put the stocks or whatever it was. So you see, you had all of that privilege, right?
It's true.
I had to come from foreign shores where we were, where we were just, eating schnitzels.
Going to the opera.
And wearing lederhosen and slapping each other. Exactly. How are we supposed to say? We didn't know going from going. Anyway. I'm going.
That's me apologising, by the way.
That's fantastic. Yeah, great. What an apology. That's it. If you ever want to know how to make an apology, that's it. Just record that little bit and say, that's how you make an apology.
There's no I'm sorry here.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you, when do you think buyers see, on average, the home that they buy during a campaign? It's an interesting question, isn't it? We're going to do some work on them. I'm going to give one of our wonderful people, we don't know the answer. You're going to make some crap up and like you know, but you really don't know, like you just fly on the run with, that's where I miss some record. But you got no idea. But
if you answer a question with enough conviction and the right body language,
that's
like
right.
if you step into the answer, like you step into the answer
and let me tell you,
and you look straight in the eye of the person and go bang,
Yeah.
then
It's like
you're rarely ever wrong.
It's kind of like when you walk somewhere where you're not supposed to be, but you walk like you're supposed to be there. People
Correct.
just go, "Oh, let him through." You
Correct.
know, I used to do that at the races when I wasn't a member. I just walk in with a suit, and I
Yeah.
go, "Oh, sorry,"
Yeah.
and they go, "Where's your membership?" And I go, and I just keep walking, right, until I got arrested and thrown out. But I reckon it's a good one. It's a good question to ponder, because I think the percentage of people who ultimately buy a property that have seen it through, let's say, an auction campaign, would see it in the first week. But I'm interested to know what you think, and I'm gonna do the stats on this and bring it back next week.
So, do you want me to give you my opinion?
I want your opinion. So see if you're right.
Well,
See if you're right or not.
We'll
We'll find out.
For a very rare moment,
Yes.
I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah, I think it is.
Invariably, it is week one. It is week one.
Which begs the question.
Should we just have 1 week?
My campaigns. I mean, almost. I mean, you think about it in COVID. You know, in COVID times, we had these short campaigns, unbelievably short. Now I know there was a lot more FOMO then. There's not so much FOMO around now, right? I don't think there's a lot of buyer FOMO. I think buyers are a bit more relaxed at the moment. They're not quite sure. So I don't know where has all the FOMO gone. I don't know.
Well,
but
that's a whole nother.
That's
question
another
though,
topic,
isn't it?
another question.
Yeah.
But I think we learnt, and because we had a lot of auctions in this room right here. Right here, you know, when I was walking around with a spray and spritzing and Glen 20, I was spraying people. They wanted to bid and they ended up having to wipe this Glen 20 out of their face and clouds. Is there a bit over there? But we had some fun. But it was like 2 weeks and it was all over. So one has to wonder, is our campaigns because it used to be...
Are our campaigns?
Yeah, are our campaigns too long? Because it used to be 5 weeks.
Well, when we first got into it, it was
5
actually
weeks.
6 weeks.
Was it?
So
I don't even
started
remember
at
that.
6, then it went to 5.
No, now it's 4.
Now it's 4. There would be an argument that we could cut it to 3 weeks, which is week 1, best week. Week 2, okay week. Week 3 becomes the auction week. Viewers, should we do it? Should we do it?
And you know, and if you remember, also at the start it was 5. I remember 5. I don't remember 6. But I'm a bit, more forgetful than you maybe, or maybe a bit younger. I don't know. But 5 weeks. It used to be, I remember, very much 5 weeks, and 1 hour inspections.
1 hour. Can you imagine? I can actually remember back to the 1 hour inspections and what used to happen invariably. No one for the first 30 minutes.
Exactly right. Would come. So you tune into Flemington, so you'd get onto the third race or whatever, and then the last half hour, you didn't do that,
no,
did you?
I didn't.
But the last half hour,
I focused on the property. Gary, let me get us back on track. A busy weekend, 19 auctions, 16 out of 19, 84% as you've clearly...
And last week was 17 out of 19. So 19 is a bit of a lucky number of auctions.
19 is the number. Now, 19 viewers is enough auctions, because that is quite a large number of auctions.
It's a good sample.
Not necessarily for us, but it's a great sample. So when we're doing 84% out of 19 versus, we sold 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 5, 19 is a good sample because we sold from probably $400,000 up into circa $3 million. It is a great sample. The market is performing okay. I wouldn't say it's great.
No, it's okay.
It's better than not good,
it's okay.
Do you think
it was better when we had just 2 auctions and we sold them both and we could boast 100%? Do you think that was better?
Do you know what?
Back then,
terrible to say this, because we're not in this for the money.
No.
We're in this because we love it.
Aren't we? Oh,
No.
Okay.
We're in it because we love it. We're in it because we love providing employment.
We do.
And we love providing shelter for the masses.
And paying payroll tax. We love paying payroll tax.
Payroll tax.
I'm so glad it went up.
And superannuation.
All of it. Work care, work cover. All that. We love that.
All of those things.
We didn't get to do it when we were small.
All of those things. But Gary, tragic but true. When we were a lot smaller, where there was just you, me, even pre-Darren Crongold,
yes,
we were more profitable.
We were. That's right. That's true.
7 offices, 150 people.
No offense to Darren Crongold.
16 people in the Philippines, all of that. And look at us, still working 7 days a week. I can ring you at midnight and you're on your emails. You can
at an appointment.
5 o'clock in the morning, I'll take your call from the cross trainer. So,
mind you, not a lot of sympathy. I don't think you're eliciting a lot of sympathy, but I don't think a lot of people naturally feel sorry for it.
Where did it go wrong?
I don't know what happened.
Anyway, lucky we love it. Viewers, we're here for you.
Anyway,
that's why we do it.
If we end up doing a bad enough job, we'll be back to 2 people. But at the moment, we're still doing a good job, thankfully, which is good. So, Phil, we're getting off track. Let's just get back to the weekend because on Saturday morning, we mixed it with the hipsters. We hopped on down to Brunswick, which, as we grew up, Brunswick was very much a Greek area. You'd walk through, you'd say, Yasu Takanes Kala, hello. And, there was a Greek and Italian. It was like that. You'd arrivederci on the way out. But today, of course, it's a very young, hip, happening, kind
It's
of
all
eclectic.
bearded baristas
A lot
over
of
there,
bearded
Gary.
baristas there. So we thought this will be fun. And Jeremy Rosen said this will be interesting. And he went over to Thistle Street in Brunswick. And Jeremy Rosen did the job.
I was waiting for the pun about thistles.
Yeah, this will be good. So
Brilliant.
this will be
That's
good.
why you tune in.
Exactly right. Champagne Comedy, Philip. Don't think the comedy festival's in March. It actually starts in May right here. But we took our coffee van there.
Yes.
And people really like the coffee van because the agents over there, they don't do a lot of coffee vans because they probably go broke because everyone's charging $8 a coffee. And anyway, the proprietors of Brunswick were very happy to see us go as they came with their brooms and their knives and their sticks to throw us out of town.
They did love the coffee van. I had a chat with the coffee van people afterwards.
Oh yeah, tell us about that.
They said with their lovely smiles, because we're all young people, all studying, just out of school, young people doing their best in a cruel, dark, cold world.
Yes.
They said that they had 40 different orders for 40 different combinations.
Is that right?
There was a demand for decaf, skinny, soy latte, but not only did they want soy, but they wanted it from a particular field in Papua New Guinea.
Wow.
So it's not just a soy nothing deconstructed, Gary. It was the orders were coming thick and fast, and our delightful coffee crew just looked at them and said, "No decaf, no skinny, no soy. It's we're original."
Yeah. Well, they do skinny.
We do skinny.
We do
skinny.
And we
do
skinny.
almond, and we do soy.
We do a few different things, but they're very demanding on their coffee over there, isn't it? So,
correct.
They, that was their first auction of the day.
But good on Darren Krongol, because that was a property that he brought into the company, and Brunswick. Viewers, we go everywhere. We are not just we're not just working in the areas where our offices are. We're operating all over Melbourne, and a competitive auction there.
It was very competitive. Have gavel, will travel, as I like to say, Phil. 3 bidders competed for that property. The range was 1.3 to 1.4. I don't know why it's undisclosed, but it sold over the range under intense competition. Anyway, we had a beaut old time in the afternoon in Murrumbina Street, Philip, in Butte Street, which sold for within our range of 1.535. Christian Defrace sold that, who again, and you've seen this, Christian Defrace and also Dizzy Wang have done this incredible job, of course, in Blackwood Street, Carnegie, selling a property for almost $4 million, Philip. Three and a quarter. $3,750,000.
You know, when we got into real estate, Gary, if you'd said, "I'm going to Carnegie with $4 million," you would have bought streets.
You would have bought Carnegie, basically, yes. Carnegie will be yours. Oh, yes.
That's right.
It will be yours, the whole lot. But anyway, that property, so you've probably seen...
It'd be like Monopoly, you know. I'm going to Carnegie with... I've landed on Carnegie.
Is that right?
$4 million. I'm now the
Here's
mayor.
a few bags, $4 million. Just give me all the titles.
And now we're selling houses for $4
million. There you go.
Who would have thought?
Anyway, you've seen as the overlay, the video that they did, and of course Dizzy Wang in her finest Mandarin. Well, we think it is because we couldn't say if it wasn't. But
joke might be on us.
Exactly right. But well done to her. Edward Street, Philip. I denied you the auction honours.
You did. I was looking forward to that.
I took it off you just like that because we had a lovely buyer from East Brighton who decided that this family was going to buy that house in Elstonwick. I've got to say, we are ripping into Elstonwick. We're killing it there. We've always loved it.
Always loved Gary, but we are on a roll. We love it.
In a big way.
We love it.
I went to 9 Ripon Grove, which was a Ripon auction, Phil, although a very slow one. When people consider every bid and then they try to tell you what increments. And I sort of explained, look, I'm the auctioneer. I'm supposed to be in control here. But then again, I've been married 30 years by being told what to do. So it's worked for me. So often I will just say,
old-fashioned misogynist joke. We'd throw that one in.
Well,
so browbeaten by your wife, Gary.
Yeah, but I'm getting over it. I'm getting through it. Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to worry. But thanks for your sympathy. Very, very happy in that department, thankfully, Phil. But did do that auction, passed it in, sold straight afterwards for somewhat around the range, which was 2 to 2.2. And Clarence Street, Phil, which was the second time that's been auctioned in Elstonwick, although the first time was with a different agency. No, I'm not having a go. I'm not being nasty. Much. No, but we did have a competitive auction there, which wasn't the case last time, Philip. 3 bidders there, and the range of 145 to 1595 sold.
You've just seen
in the range.
Bitchy Gary.
With the smile, Phil, 22 Steel Street. Well, Jeremy Rosen's, that was one of our most popular auctions on the weekend. Sold well above expectation, which was in that high ones.
I love that pocket of Caulfield South.
Me too.
All of those streets that run off Bamboo Road, past Princess Park.
Yes,
it's
Winston.
It's just a sensational location where everything's on your doorstep.
So Steel Street went really well, and then the few streets up is Grey Street, which I auctioned, Philip, and guess what happened there?
Tell me.
Not much.
Okay.
Anyway, got passed in, but we're looking at just over $2 million for that one.
That
It's a
looks
beautiful
like
townhouse.
it's really well
It's
priced.
a good one. And there's this apartment opposite the park, which is 620.
Yep.
Apartment with a fantastic
Opposite Caulfield Park.
on Balaclava Road with a fantastic big north-facing courtyard, Phil.
Yep.
I reckon that's a
And you
great
know
buy.
what people forget is you can walk from that location
Yes.
to the East Caulfield Shopping
can.
Centre. You know, we all think it's about Balaclava Road and Hawthorn Road.
Yes.
But that East
junction.
Caulfield Shopping Centre opposite the racecourse
It's pretty
is
good,
one
isn't
of the
it?
best Coles supermarkets you will ever be. Shout out to Coles Supermarkets. Coles Supermarkets.
Why
When we
Coles?
shop, well, we're hoping for a sponsorship. Hopefully, the managing director of West. Oh, it's not West Farmers anymore.
You might have just alienated
whoever
Woolies.
you are.
You might have alienated Woolies there. It'll cost us a job, Phil. You don't know. Woolies supermarkets. Shall we move on to our auctions? We've got 27 of them coming up. Let's review them. We can't wait for the weekend, and that's because we've got this fantastic block of apartments in Celeste Court, which is a bit of a hidden jewel of Eastern Kilda,
Gary,
that little
apartments
court.
numbers 1 through 12 at 9 Celeste Court, 12 one-bedroom apartments, comes with a fabulous income and a great location there. And, it's probably one of the best locations you could buy a block of apartments.
Really good apartment, Phil, all on one title with balconies and courtyards and good returns, as you say. Let's get on to Saturday. We've got double auction action in the morning. Neither of us are going to be active at 10:30, but some of our partners are. Leor Samuel is doing the auction in Rosstown Road,
He's
Carnegie.
meeting Mark Wynn and Rishi Thacker there. That's a great apartment, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, one car space, and a courtyard.
Dandenong Road, Philip, is obviously a wonderful location. This terrific apartment's being auctioned by Jeremy Rosens.
Meeting Daniel Michmacher there, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, really good building, really good spot.
Couple of great apartments going in this terrific block at 62 Hotham Street, Philip. These oversized apartments, one of them with a rooftop garden.
Gary, one of the best looking buildings. This building will, that'll still be standing in a couple of 100 years while other modern buildings will be pulled down. This has got space, it's got style, and it's in an incredible location, and you can take your choice there between apartment number 1 or apartment number 9.
There are 4 auctions at 11:30, Phil. The second one is in Worley Road in Malvern East, and Leor Samuel conducts this auction.
Gary, what a great property that is. That is 1 bedroom and a bathroom, beautiful leafy outlook and gorgeous inside.
You're meeting up with Darren Crongold in Lockhart Street, a wonderful location, a stunning home.
Gary, beautiful, brand new, beautiful home, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a lock-up garage and herringbone parquetry floors.
These are terrific apartments, these Crimea Street St Kilda apartments. We've sold in that block many times before. A wonderful location and great floor plan.
2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and a car space and an extra large apartment.
There are 4 auctions at 12:30, Phil. I'm looking forward to auctioning this very special apartment. Don't you love the image with the fireplace there, the fire pit,
Yep.
I should say? This is quite a unique property, Philip, in Kunang Road on the doorstep of so many fantastic amenities. Tell us a little about
Well,
it.
Gary, there's so much space there. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. And you've got that incredible courtyard garden and the fire pit.
Got to
Amazing.
say, I'm disappointed that I can't be joining you in Allison Road because, it was the street that I lived in for many years, and this is one of probably the most beautiful home in the street.
Well, it's one of the best streets of Elstonwick, and this is virtually a brand new property. It's technically not brand new because the owners have lived in there for a few years.
It's better than new.
But it's just a couple that are living there, so there's not a chip or scratch. It does feel like it's brand new. And Allison Road, the architecture's by Sketch Design. The garden is just incredible, as is the swimming pool. That's got every luxury conceivable facility that you could possibly want.
Leor Samuel back in his hood in Carnegie, this time in Tranmere Avenue,
Well,
Phil.
we love Tranmere, Gary, and this is another courtyard garden apartment that is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom and a car space.
And Jeremy Rosen's in his hood in Inkerman Street in St Kilda.
Gary, what a great building that is. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and a car space. You've got the shops downstairs and your favourite real estate agent downstairs.
Triple auction action at 1:30, Philip. We are going to be selling 132A Bamborough Road. This is an absolute modern masterpiece. Tell us a little about it.
4 bedrooms, Gary. Not 3, but 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, double lock-up garage. It's brand new. It's got a lift. It's got multiple entertainment areas. It's got everything that opens and closes. That is one of the best you'll ever see.
Meredith Street in Elwood is another fantastic address just off the beach there. Around the corner is it Joe's Cafe, is it what it's called? Or I can't remember that cafe. I should know that.
You should
shouldn't I?
know it, Gary,
on
but
the
you
corner.
don't.
But
3
tell us
bedrooms,
about it.
2.5 bathrooms, wraparound courtyard gardens, a lock-up garage. That is brilliant location, a beautiful property.
I'm excited to auction that, Philip, as Jeremy Rosens is back in Inkerman Street again. this time at 1:30 p.m.
Gary, that's a great property. 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, a huge balcony terrace. That's a really good property.
Thomas Street, Windsor. This is a fine-looking home. Leor Samuel gets to auction this one at 2:30.
5 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking, and you've got beautiful garden areas. That is a really good home.
And Jeremy Rosens will be getting his backside parkside, Philip, at 3:30 on Saturday afternoon, meeting up with Mark Kirkham to auction this terrific apartment.
You've got to love these 70s buildings, Gary. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and a car space. Super large apartment. Incredible location.
That brings Saturday to a close. We've got a busy Sunday, Philip. We're going to start off meeting up together at 10:30 a.m. for this brand new, stunning town residence in Rowena Street.
Gary, it's got beautiful garden areas, but truly, Caulfield Park is your back garden.
Yes.
But you'd probably never want to leave home because this is 4 bedrooms and a study, 4.5 beautiful bathrooms, lock-up garage, everything that opens and shuts. That is really the standout location.
What'll Leor Samuel be doing at 11:30? I reckon I know. He'll be auctioning in Wattle Avenue, Philip, at 11:30 a.m.
Oh, Gary, your ability to be able to take addresses and turn them into champagne comedy is extraordinary.
Yes, indeed.
This is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a double lock-up garage, wrap around courtyard gardens. We love property like that.
And we love this stunning looking home at 5 Balaclava Road, which is coming to the market on Sunday morning with you auctioning it at 11:30.
Gary, it's got a majestic feel to this property.
Yes.
First of all, it's a great location, but it's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, car parking for as many as 4 cars, if not more, a beautiful floor plan, beautiful layout, and I love the way that its garden area is at the front, so everything looks towards the north.
Does indeed. Triple auction action at 12:30. Philip Leor Samuel is going to be auctioning for Mark Kirkham in Gardenvale Road.
Gary, that's a great single-storey villa with a lock-up garage, 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. Great opportunity to get into the market.
We go from Gardenvale Road to Gardenia Road. Philip, you're the auctioneer for this terrific property
Well, I'm
at
looking
12:30.
forward to that because that's 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, off-street car parking, undercover car parking, beautiful garden areas, a beautiful house inside, and of course, that's part of the Gardenvale, Elstonwick, East Brighton magic.
Very affordable apartment on Carlisle Street, Philip. This one at 1340 Carlisle Street, Balaclava.
Beautifully renovated throughout, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and a car space, a courtyard garden as well.
One at 140 Hotham Street goes under the hammer with Jeremy Rosens as the auctioneer at 1:30.
Beautiful building, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and a basement car park. Everything to love there, including the most incredible courtyard terraces.
In pain comes joy, Philip, and this time we're talking about Payne Street, Caulfield North, just off the racecourse there. In fact, the market, the Sunday market, first Sunday of every month, the Rotary Market will be on just at the end of Payne
Hopefully
Street,
we've got some
Caulfield Park.
images of that now, and if we
Caulfield
haven't,
Races.
we'll just put up
Yeah.
any old market and
Yes.
just pretend that
That's
it's
the
that
one.
market.
Yes.
3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, plenty of off-street car parking, lock-up garage, and check out the renovation. Stunning.
Get to the Rotary Club's market, Caulfield Racecourse on this Sunday. It's a beauty. Some great wine there too, by the way, Phil. If you
Terrific,
like a bit of
Gary.
wine.
Good to know.
Hewenden Road is his favourite street of ours. You have the auction honours at 2:30 p.m.
A tri-level apartment, tri-level property. Gary, this is incredible. 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a lock-up garage. That is a great piece of real estate.
And I get to bring down the final curtain on a busy weekend, Philip. Sunday, 3:30 p.m. I'm meeting Daniel in Oswald Street. Daniel, Arlene and Robbie.
And we love Oswald Street and we love this sort of real estate because, again, courtyard wraparound gardens, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and a lock-up garage.
That's a big wrap on a busy weekend. Our first weekend in June, Phil. May, done, dusted. See you later. Thanks for coming and on your bike. And we are now getting into the June real estate
It's
market.
the countdown to the end of the financial year and the start
Yes.
of a new one. It's also the start of winter, Gary.
Yep.
So get your North Face or your Uniqlo puffer jacket
Yes.
out. Stay warm, but come to the auctions because magic is happening and it's warm at our auctions. The coffee van will give you a cup of beautiful coffee or a hot cocoa.
Yeah, I like the hot cocoa.
So come on out, buy something in June, and then live happily ever after. My name's Philip Kingston. Have a great week.
I'm Gary Peer. Thanks for watching.